Whoo, we're gonna just breathe for a second here because holy fuck. Send the live
Can
out.
I can I please say something before anybody else comes because I'm gonna get told to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Okay, so the amount of gaslighting that went on today. Anybody else comes because I'm gonna get told to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Okay, so the amount of gaslighting that went on today, okay, is just ridiculous. And the accountability that is always like that people try to hold other people accountable for, ridiculous. And the accountability people accountable for is just ridiculous in my opinion. And I don't see the same towards other people, right? Because I'd like to remind you accountable for, in my opinion, and I don't see the apex. When a certain person was asked, what do you think of this? Their answer was no comment, right? It's like we have to hold our people accountable, but no one else is held accountable.
Oh, is T-Bone live?
Yeah, it looks I just saw that. Hold on, let me see.
Are we going over there?
I don't know, you want to message
You're
him?
just ignoring what I said? Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, we're not ignoring. I've got ADHD. I'm sorry, Belle. Yeah, no, I agree, Belle.
Max, I am so sad with you.
I know, Hypa, and you're like one of 100 people, so get in line.
Yeah, but I'm not mad because of that. It's a different reason.
You get in line.
You disrespected
you could still
me.
get in line. Right, but I have bigger issues right now. I'm sorry.
What happened? Are you being
Are we
taken
going
down as a
to?
racist?
Are we going to T-Bones? Or are we staying here, Bex?
Well, I'm here now. Like, hold on. Let me see
She
what.
said that she was going live on.
Yeah, I said I was going live on this one, so I'm gonna stay up because that's like we'll see what happens. But maybe T-Bone can do politics while we do this.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Bell officer.
Yeah.
Hi,
See, this is why I don't like to holler on panels.
What's a holler on
We all
panel?
took a deep breath now, and
yeah, I typically don't holler on panels. That shit really does like light my soul though. I don't really know why.
I'm not gonna lie, officer. You're on my bad list. You unfollowed me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I unfollowed you a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad I have certain people blocked.
Bex abused you earlier.
Huh?
Anyways, though, but acknowledging what Belle was saying. No, I mean, look, I agree. Like, I didn't know certain facts about it, or like, I mean, to be honest, like, typically, like, me and Bex have private conversations about some stuff.
Bex and I.
You know, we could have that conversation. I just didn't do my own homework, and that's on me. I'm sorry, Bex. But, I mean, like, regardless though of like what we call it, as long, I mean, Bex apologized. I don't really know like what else we're gonna do about it.
So in your eyes, since you're black, you can pick when like people get to be mad.
I think we just
What?
need to get
No, I mean, like,
Month.
I don't think the action itself was racist. Even I think it was. People can disagree with it. I mean, like, because with the premise of what part of TikTok this is, I mean, I've seen itself was racist. Even TikTok this is. I mean, we can't act like people who aren't harmful to other people don't get sent stuff to people about people. Like, I don't know. I don't think identity groups should matter.
Yeah, I shared the live to Hog Boss because you guys were talking bad about him.
That's fine. Go tell him.
Yeah, because you guys were talking bad about him.
I don't think you should be saying the N-word. I don't care.
I told him, don't worry.
So, officer, the point of this is that recording is literally posted on YouTube.
That's fine. Go tell him. I don't think you should be saying the N-word. I don't care.
That recording is literally posted on YouTube for anyone to see.
Oh, well then, whoever posted it should unpost it then, in my opinion.
Recording is literally posted on YouTube.
Oh, well then, whoever posted it should, because because like if that's the opinion that we're gonna go with, then basically you recorded a strange fruiting and then you post that strange fruiting meeting for the world to see.
What strange fruiting? What happened? What the hell?
It's a nice way of saying the L word.
Yeah,
so a bunch of white women got together, Haifa, and they were plotting out October's demise.
Oh my god! I heard a little bit about Trey Nation and stuff.
Do you have a question though, Beck?
Trey was the main plotter.
In the recording, did she say? Shut the fuck up. I swear to God, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking literally pay to drop you every time, you stupid piece of shit.
Alright, Belle, go ahead.
That's disgusting that Trey said that, though. Wow.
So, again, it is disgusting. What she said was disgusting, but if I remember correctly, in the fucking recording, it said pew-pew. She said she was gonna use a fucking pew-pew. She was gonna go to someone's house and get a pew-pew. Not a fucking news.
But Belle, I'm so... Wait, okay.
No, Belle, the problem is you don't understand the history behind white women getting together and plotting against black men in this country. That's the problem with you, Belle, is that you live in this world of white supremacy where these women just get together, and they even came up with an alibi saying, oh, I'm a white woman and I had a stroke. They won't believe me.
Yes, we can call it out for what it is. It was racist. Everything else, the way it was planned, was she was fucking racist, disgusting, a horrible human being. All of it, every name in the fucking book. But it's like at this point, at this point, people are trying to get people or convince people of things that just aren't there. It's like you're word fucking at this point. You want to call out the history? Absolutely. You're right. I know the history.
What did Bex do, Belle?
All of it was disgusting.
You're down.
I sent the clip to Memphis. That's where I went.
Clip or the live, or what do you mean? Like,
no, I had the clip of the VC, the recording of the VC. It was sent to me, and I forwarded it to Memphis.
Oh, okay.
No, it was.
Thank
so
you for
here's
the
the thing,
gifts.
Belle, when I had told her what it was from the beginning, if she would have just said, "Yeah, that's what it is."
Do you know how many like in detail death threats I get on this app?
But wait, no, but hold on, but that's what I did. I said that was before all of this started here in another live. That's what I said. That's how this whole thing started. I did say that from the beginning.
No, but no.
I said I sent it. Memphis came in. He said he didn't know what was happening. They asked me to play the clip again, but the chat didn't want me to listen to it again. So I said, fine, if we don't play it, I'll send it to you. I sent it to Memphis, and I sent it to a couple other people who missed it because I thought they needed to hear the clip. It had nothing to do with to listen to it again. So I said, fine, if we sent it to Memphis, and I sent it to a couple other anything. I didn't even think about it being Memphis in the moment. It was just what was happening. And I admitted I was wrong, and I apologized.
You spoke directly
that was all done
to him.
Before
no,
all of
let's. And here's the thing: people are gonna continue being like, justifiably like, kind of like bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye, right? Because you stretched it, you could have just said, okay, right when it was explained to you. I'm glad that officers here like acknowledging what a lynching is. So I knew you weren't a weird coon. I said that.
Was Memphis under a fake account or something?
Saying that, please.
Was Memphis on a different account, a fake account? Like what? How did you not know it was him? Like what happened?
I don't know.
We just don't want to lose another account.
Said,
I take blame on the last
He
one.
said thank you for not
That's
thinking I was a weird coon earlier to me in the comments.
Those words.
Those are the fucking exact words. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't give people their flowers?
See, I'm not really
and another thing, Bax, because I do need to address this also. God, okay, earlier when the whole conversation was going down and you were reading the comments, and then you were like, oh, officer doesn't care about this TikTok stuff. You guys are like NPCs or whatever. For me, I don't particularly care about the TikTok stuff either, but in this specific framework of people plotting and planning on a lynching, I think that was inappropriate to bring him up into that, because then
I didn't bring him up. The comments did.
No, but you could have read the comments in your head and thought,
no,
oh my God,
I don't have to do shit. If I want to respond to a comment, I can respond to a comment, but don't paint it like I brought him up and said that. Like he
no. I just acknowledged that you were responding to the comments.
Don't gaslight me, because the comments were bringing his name up over and over and over. I read multiple comments before I responded to them. I didn't bring him up. Everybody was trying to apply this to him. His race was brought up. His job was brought up. His name was brought up.
His race is relevant.
Without him ever being mentioned.
His race and job are relevant.
I'm going to defend him because he doesn't like he doesn't.
Wait, I'm not sitting here attacking him though.
But why does he need to be brought into everything? Everything having to do with me, he gets brought up.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't think I'm the person to ask because I don't be doing that. However, I'm just saying in that specific context, it did give like you're like kind of like, oh, he doesn't give a fuck about a lynching, which he even acknowledged himself was lynching, or like those issues. And me, you know, this is not you so much, Bex. I understand you guys are romantically involved and I love truly, but that was more so nigga to nigga, right? There are times when you keep it on the low because that just didn't look good. It was not a good look in that moment to address it. You know what I mean? And also, who unblocked her people?
I don't know why that was unblocked. Can we? Oh no, this is a new account. I switched accounts.
Yeah, this is a different
okay.
account.
No, that's
I didn't even notice.
good.
You guys, you run such a seamless show.
My live I lost live access.
Seamless
and
is crazy.
Over here.
You guys do, but officer, do you see how in that specific context?
Oh, I'm good at what I do.
Now all the information you have. No, officer, this is nigga to nigga.
You said it was seamless. That's me. I did that.
I thought you were talking about.
No,
this.
Girl,
okay. So back to the nigga to nigga. No, we're having a nigga chat now.
Okay.
Nigga to nigga. No, don't acknowledge that.
Hold on, but this is why I lost the last account. No.
What kind of a talk is it, Bex? What kind of talk
is it? You guys all saying that word over and over. There's a clip.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
they sent you the clip.
They sent me the clip. They said,
this
what
is exactly what you deserve, Bex, for not modding me.
Again, I will say
no.
This
back
is
to that. So, do you acknowledge that, in that context, you know, maybe addressing the comments was an untasteful choice because that did in fact make you look like I said he's
mods. Leave Tina alone in here, please, mods.
Which know one? Who you are. Which Tina?
All of Tina's accounts. She is
why?
TikTok felon. I don't know. She was blocked on the other one, but it's fine. She can say.
She can get blocked on this one too, right?
If you say so, you can do whatever you want. Nobody else do anything. When I say mods, I never mean you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it in silence, Tina. I'm the one blocking all of your accounts, Tina. I'm doing it. Officer Real Talk is blocking you.
Officer.
Oh my god!
No.
What are you doing? What do I gotta do, Bex, to get
Is
the
that how
same
he talks
privilege?
to women? Wow.
You gotta suck her cuter. What do you mean?
Wait, hold on a minute, Bex.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you know.
I can't, Belle. I can't tell you on the internet. I can't tell you why you have that power.
Exactly. Can I finish my?
You gotta engage in interracial coitus.
I don't think you're capable of doing what gets you that.
You gotta be reborn as a black man.
I want to know exactly what I gotta do to get the same privilege as officer over here. I will do
Belle,
it.
you're not capable of doing it.
I don't know. We need to talk. We gotta talk.
Wait, officer. Wait, Belle, hang on. Oh, this is not the fucking Belle show for 5 seconds. Love you, Belle. I'm kidding.
That's Tina too.
That's Tina.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Bye.
Oh, Tina, what did you do to officer?
I just don't fucking. Hold on. Wait, no, pause. I really don't get it. Tina doesn't like Bex like at all. All Tina does is bring Bex down like the worst way possible. The shit that Tina has said to Bex is fucking filthy. I don't understand the fuck you bring your ass over here. Like what? Like seriously, y'all are fucking weird. All of y'all are weird. This is why I don't get. This is why I don't do this.
Who is all of y'all? Not including me. Certainly not I.
If you feel the need to, if it ain't you, don't speak on it.
Not including me.
If it ain't you, don't speak on it.
If you don't,
no, that's you. You're the one.
Let it fly.
No, so go ahead. Can we let him finish what he's saying though?
I love Tina. She's a very nice girl.
Okay, let him finish though. Go ahead, officer. Finish.
Yeah, there's nothing to conversate about. Like I've seen the stuff you've said to Bex. I've seen the stuff you typed to Bex. I've seen the stuff you've engaged in with Bex, and I don't understand if you dislike somebody to that extent. Allow me to unburden you from that in which you suffer from. I will escort you to fuck up out of here. It's fine. I don't go places that I dislike. You would never see me somewhere with someone that I dislike.
I go to places I dislike because sometimes I want to drive by it and I want to go ew.
I hold the same standard. If Ethy had moderators somewhere and he packed me to fuck up out of a room, that sounds fine because I engage in hurting Ethy at every.
But isn't that like Bax's job?
What, to escort people out? No, it's my fucking job.
No, because
what did that last comment say?
No, because like me personally. And I agree with you. Like, if you don't like somebody and somebody is being cruel and mean to you, you shouldn't have them in your space. That's never a good thing, right?
It's not about beef. Y'all been beefing with Bax all day. I don't give a fuck what y'all do.
I wasn't beefing with Bax.
You
think I was beefing with Bax?
Some people were.
I think the point is
officer's
less forgiving and more protective than I am. Like, I forgive and forget very well, but he doesn't.
Man, I wasn't beefing
he wants
him.
to, but then he's not talking to you. Like, I don't think
oh my god, Bex, he's literally talking to me right now.
There's like a whole list of people I'd be blocking right now, but I'm not. I don't want to.
He was literally talking to me, Bex. What the fuck? He said
he was talking generally, and you said not me, but
no, I said I don't think I was, and then he clarified it for me. He said I don't think you were.
Here's what I don't understand. Tina wants to be in here to call her big back Bex every 20 seconds. Why?
I honestly, me personally, I have a fear of
why.
I have a fear of being a big back. I would keep her.
It's not political.
I would keep her. That's me. That's me.
And to be in line with the group, I'm not blocking her because of her political views. I'm blocking her because I don't understand.
Yeah, that's my sickness.
You're only here to try to bully somebody. That's all you want to do.
You can't bully people from comments. Come on.
You can absolutely bully people. Okay, but you keep racist from the comments. So what are we doing?
Bullying is not real.
No, that's
what are we
not
doing?
The same. That's not the same.
Yes, it is. No, it is.
Okay. I think you guys are liberals.
It's a pretty similar principle.
Don't get blocked too. Don't be
what's up, Nick? What's up, Nick?
Easy on the L word. Easy on the L word. I couldn't block your black one.
Thank you, officer. Thank you.
Okay. Nick, what's up?
Yeah, I see we have a background that says red room, blue room. The state of the union is right now. So are we going to stream that and then debate it afterwards?
Oh yeah, we definitely can. Does someone want to stream? I don't want to host and stream because I just lost my other account. So if somebody wants to box it and stream it, I'm so down for that.
Do you have the capability to understand what the State of the Union is, Nicholas? Or
I don't even know what that is, Nicholas.
Oh wow.
Honestly, I mean it truthfully. I'm questioning.
T-Bone.
I'm here to learn. I've been here for 2 weeks. I haven't learned anything, so I think I need to start asking questions.
Did you?
So Nick, you snuck into the red room, blue room, and then you somehow think that you're qualified. Why? What were your qualifications?
I don't think
you brought a crayon to the interview.
I never said I was qualified. Those words never came out of my mouth. I've told
really quick. Hey, T-Bone, did you watch the whistleblower ICE thing about their training?
No, I did not.
Apparently, they are receiving not less than adequate, but damn near illegal training on how to
Okay,
use
thank you.
We'd already known that.
Back to here.
That was in Congress like 2 days ago.
I saw it. It was really interesting.
So how are you going to fix the situation? How are you going to fix this? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. I think.
Dropping name. No, I'm just kidding.
So what? How did they?
I think we just have to Well, now I want to ask T-Bone. T-Bone, how are you going to fix this?
No, I'm just kidding.
I think we just have to Well, are you going to fix this moving forward? Because
I still don't understand why I don't have moderator when a racist and homophobic person does.
I want to stream the.
Me and Kyle will yell the N-word again and get this whole shit shut.
What was your question? We'd ask because Haifa talking about nothing. I don't know what the hell she talking.
No, Haifa's Haifa's bringing up a valid concern, though. I think Haifa's just more so speaking to what does this mean for the viewers of the red room, blue room? Is there any private accountability that's going to take place? What can we expect moving forward from you guys' panels? And no, you guys are debaters, right? You guys are debaters, and you recognize the harm that was done today and the lack of debate.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
When was the claim made that we are when did this whole debaters thing become a huge thing? We're offering.
Oh, I'm a debater. I don't know.
T-Bone said it. T-Bone said it. Belle, T-Bone said it.
I understand. Can I please speak, please?
Wait, Baxter, you're not muting that comment?
We're not just debaters. We're also offering platforms for debates. It's like why is everyone dissecting this?
Why am I muted, man?
I don't tell people how to run their platforms, but I can only make critique and suggestions based on. Can you hang on? You just got here. You haven't even gotten your first pay stub from the red room, blue room. So just sit back, sit tight, okay? You're not one of the OGs. And Trey, honey, Tway, por favor, you're a diversity hire.
I mean, I'm a debater.
Nick is not red room, blue room. I think you're
Bible.
Huh? Say Nick
you under the impression that I'm
the red room, blue room is debaters. But let's
you guys said you were debaters, and my thing is this: you made a really good point, Belle.
Let's T-Bone answer.
Belle made a good point because again, Belle, you do platform people. You guys facilitate debates.
So
what can we expect moving forward?
Right. So here's where I get confused, because the same people who claim that I do not host the debate space are the same people who are asking what the Red Blue Room, who is full of debaters, is going to be doing. That's why I get a little confused. But
Big whoop,
you must know
channel.
what
Oh
the
my
Red
God.
Blue Room is going to do.
You really think
I think we're going to have
something.
some back. Excuse me.
Haifa, stop.
Excuse me.
Haifa.
The audacity. Holy shit.
Don't be vindictive, T-Bone, and I mean this in earnest. Nigga to nigga.
Do you mean a serious conversation about this, or are you
I'm talking to you, nigga to nigga. You saw what was fucking happening.
Okay,
you saw what transpired here, nigga to nigga. Okay, I understand you're a free speech platform at the end of the day. However, can we, like, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna do study sessions or something? Because I want that.
Yeah, nigga to nigga, we're not doing study sessions on that.
Oh, nigga to nigga, then what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah. Nigga to nigga, we not doing that. I'm telling you.
I just lost my
right
account. They sent me a clip. We can't be doing this.
Y'all don't want to get educated together?
I lost the other one.
Oh, my fault.
There's
I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna run my
be
platform the same way I have
Bex
been.
has already been informed on how she caused harm, right? It is up to
but
Bex
you see the thing,
on whether
right,
she is going to. Okay,
I'm not asking Bex, though.
So this is why I get confused, because Red Room, Blue Room is also the owner of this, right? Because you said this earlier, the CEO. Hold on, give me a second. If that is the case, what you are then asking is for a black man to put his labor into educating other white people. Is that what is being asked of me right now?
No, the black man.
Am I a black man being asked to put in labor to educate other white people?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, when I asked other individuals to do this, when I sat there and I said,
we don't run a Red Room, Blue Room. You do. You claim you're debaters.
It doesn't matter. The philosophy is still the same.
Let him finish.
Because when I asked,
I'm getting excited because you fucking lost that debate.
No, when I asked other individuals, hold on just a second. Because when I asked other individuals to do the same thing as it pertains to mistakes that other individuals are making, who are white, who do not have the intent of causing harm to people,
like
what I was told is that it is not the onus of black people to offer up their labor to other people. That's what I was told.
So
why should I
have I told you that?
When I put that labor in?
Have I told you that? Okay, so why is that relevant to me? If I'm the one making the request, I'm the one asking.
So before moving forward, I just want to get a foundation here that you personally believe that black people do have some type of obligation to put forth some type of labor to educate white people on white supremacy so they can dismantle it.
Within reason and within my
within reason? What's that?
Within reason, at my discretion, and so I'm requesting. I'm asking this of you, and discretion. Right? Because not all conversations, you already know when somebody's incapable of being educated. I mean, truly, right? The reason why a lot of black people find it to be emotionally taxing and draining, and I, for one, was very happy. I don't think I educated you at all, Bex. I still think that you believe what you believe. You just kind of conceded because all of the Red Room, Blue Room, other than Belle, was coming up here going, yeah, that is what it was, right?
Wow.
You're dragged to the point hours later.
But hold on. Wait a minute, because isn't the goal that I learn from?
I have no goals for poor people. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, well, but
other than for you guys to get into
Bax, can you give me a mod? Because now people are muting me in the comments for the
mod. We're not gonna. Yeah, but Trey, can honest to God, can you do me a fucking solid?
If he gets mod and I don't get mod, we're gonna have a big problem.
Shut the fuck
but we already have a big problem.
No, I mean bigger.
Okay, so
can I hold? Shut up, Haifa, please. So I do want to tap in on.
We're still having a conversation.
So when Dad,
don't mute people either, Trey.
When Dad said that you lost the debate, I'm sorry, but conceding to the enemy, which what I saw people do today, because I don't see the enemy.
Who's the enemy?
Let me finish, please.
Me?
Please. No,
black people.
What is it?
Can you let her finish, please?
Can I fucking finish?
Okay, Belle, I have to say something after you, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. Conceding to certain people that always want to hold other people fucking accountable, especially in Red Room, Blue Room, okay? When they're I never see them concede. And they don't hold their people accountable.
Their premises.
Ever.
Well, the problem is when so they win is what I'm hearing. They don't concede because they win. So you're just I'm not gonna be mad at them because they're better debaters.
Concede. They never concede.
Wait,
period.
I want to ask a question to everyone. So
they never concede, even when they're wrong. Even when they're fucking wrong.
Okay,
all we get from them is no comment.
Oh wow. He did it
Also,
But the
again.
thing is,
I also
that I
think that
think
it's
you just like.
crazy to put an obligation on the red room, blue room having
I
to
didn't put.
somehow fix
I
this
didn't put
situation.
this obligation
You did. You
on.
asked, what is the red
I
room,
didn't
blue
put
room
this
going to be doing?
obligation on you, on the red room, blue room. I put this
Yes, you did.
obligation on the cult leader. I don't
The cult
expect
leader, which
anything
is
from the
me,
rest
which is
of
a
them.
black man.
So
So a black man now has an
a black
obligation to
woman speaking
educate
to a
these white
black
people
man
on white
about the
supremacy.
fact.
Ain't this something? Now you
You're
see
being
how the
very
tables,
violent
how the
here,
turns have
T-Bone.
table.
T-Bone, don't
Whenever
live
something
out.
to the benefit
T-Bone,
of certain
don't
individuals, then
live
it's
out.
not my
You were
ownership.
asking me
I thought
earlier.
Hold on.
I
It
get to
is
speak
the onus
after.
is not on me
Wow.
to educate these
Okay.
white people. Fuck
Well,
the white
then
people,
you
right? That's what we
recruited.
be saying.
This
But
is
you
But
how.
then
recruited.
whenever it's
Did I
something
say that?
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did I say
When I
that?
asked
You
the
keep
question,
putting
yes.
things
When I
on
asked the
me.
question, damn, go ahead, Strawberry.
You keep
Go ahead,
putting
man.
things on me, and that's not cute. You asked me earlier, what is the remedy, right? And here I
Why do you
am telling
complain
you,
about red
as a
room, blue
cult
room, but
leader,
yet you
do
keep
we
coming
send
back? If
Bex
you don't
out to the
like it,
well
you
for
can
like a
scroll
week
the
or
fuck
a few
up.
days, or what's gonna
Yeah, we'll
happen
take
moving
rations.
Or
forward?
as
We'll
a
take
matter of fact,
rations from Bex.
Strawberry, if you don't like it, do what you do in Nick's life.
Trey,
Pay to drop the
stop
people.
it.
If you don't like the shit, pay to drop them. As a matter of
Nee,
fact, that's a black man. You claim to be
nee,
black. Why don't you pay the
nee.
black man the same way you pay the white man?
I do pay. Hold on, I pay T-Bone. Go
Yes,
fucking.
she absolutely does.
All
That
right,
can
then. So
happen
there you
anytime.
go.
Yeah,
Boom. If you don't like what's
relax,
going on, then do that. There you go.
so
Asked and
relax.
answered. Simple.
So
And he
relax.
has
No,
the
no, no, no,
cheapest
no.
pay to
See, this
drop
is
in the
you're
game.
living out
$2.
now. You guys are
Two
living
George
the fuck out.
Washingtons, ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
living
Just
the
two
fuck
George
out.
Washingtons in T-Bone's live to drop
The
people.
reason
You
why
really can't
I
beat it.
pay
You're
him
not
way
gonna
more
get
than
it in
that.
Hog
I
Boss,
paid him way
Live.
more than that.
Maybe not even in my live or here. Actually, yeah, you might get away with it over there, but
I mean,
in other
exactly. The
lives, you're not
fuck,
gonna get away with
Trey.
that. Just
So
saying.
here's the thing, Trey. Relax. The reason why I'm bringing it up to T-Bone is because T-Bone earlier was like, okay, what's the solution to this? What's a remedy to this? And unfortunately, because you're the cult leader of Red Room, Blue Room, we already know where Buck stands, right? We want to know where you stand in all this.
Down with you niggers. That's where we stand. Down with you niggers.
Oh my gosh.
So
Fuck is
I
you
just
By
talking
the
want
way,
to
it's
make
like my right. Like
Thank you,
it's my right to
tacos.
ask because he's the one who made that question earlier.
Wait, Bubbles, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, Habibti.
So, okay, if there's a host and they invite racist people to their panel in
They're
order to get
racist.
money to be dropped and attack other people,
They're racist.
do you think that makes them racist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm just curious.
It's a good
No.
thing I have your sorry ass blocked then.
Oh, I didn't know I was off you.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
The state. Hold
I'm
on.
so
Two
sorry.
things.
Strawberry got 5 minutes. Strawberry, you got 5 minutes. 16 after. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the State of Union's on. My bad. I didn't know that I was off of mute there.
Yeah.
You can.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so the State of Union's on. My bad. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You can answer from the comment section. Can black people be racist? Strawberry.
I would love to answer that.
So people dropped her because they want to
Haifa,
silence her.
I didn't ask you. I was talking to somebody in the comments
It's
section.
just
Animals are not allowed to speak.
Your name
Please
is
be
not
quiet.
Strawberry. I'm so fucking confused.
What are you doing?
Bam!
Oh shit!
But
sorry.
just know, I have some really juicy, interesting stories.
Animals are still.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Still bargain.
Very, very interesting stories.
Snack bags. You got to talk to me, dog. What I do to you, snack bags? You got to tell me what I did to you.
Are we listening to the State of the Union?
Yeah, like I said, if he got mad and I didn't get mad, there was gonna
it's
be a
up to you.
problem.
I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm doing.
There's just so many racist people, and personally, I have been a victim of racism.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, facts. Fuck, facts.
I don't care.
T-Bone. So what are you gonna do? Are we gonna start reprimanding?
We're gonna start taking rations from people.
Yeah, Bex is racist.
There's some racist.
No. Are we gonna start reprimanding? What's the word? Reprimanding people in red room, blue room because other people want us to. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Fuck red room, blue room. Who cares?
Fuck you.
While you sit on the panel, nigger baby.
That's what I'm saying.
This is Bex's.
You're on the panel.
Chimping out.
Can you not read, goofy ass nigga?
Yeah.
What's on the background? What the background say?
It says Becky is a Virgo.
That's not what
she might be dyslexic. It's okay.
She's retarded.
Wait,
you're retarded, Hyper.
You can't say
T-Bone. You got it, T-Bone. Now you gotta take a lap.
Wait, but Black Trey said.
Wait, I would love for Izana's old ass to come up here and pronounce
Black
as a lot. I'm not Izana or other
Isabella. That's Isabella.
Who the fuck is Isabella?
No, he's talking about Izana, the black woman who does clay.
She's not black. She cosplays blackness.
Wait, Izana Beyond.
Oh, we got a new one, Tuffy in the house. Everybody follow T-Bone's 12th account.
Isabella, that's what
Wait,
it is.
Bex, why? Okay, Bex, I'm kind of confused. Why do you message me and say, "Can you come to my panel and be racist towards people so they can pay to
stop it, Haifa? Stop, or I will literally drop you. Don't start.
Put that on the backdrop so we can see it.
Yeah,
let's see it.
What she says, the misquote is when I tell her, because it's been shown, is to come be racist to white people on the panel.
All I'm saying, until I get my moderator, I'm gonna make sure.
And I stand I stand on that. Y'all should. Bully
Bex likes me to be racist towards black people, so I can be dropped.
Trey got a violation. We need another account.
She begs me.
Stop it, Haifa. I don't have the fucking.
So I can be dropped.
Trey got a violation.
She begs me.
Mental capacity for this.
Yeah, and I don't either. You disrespected me.
No joke, but like the mind fucking that has happened today.
Stop it, Haifa. I don't have the fucking mental capacity for this.
Yeah, and I don't either. You gave
that has happened today is ridiculous.
Okay, Belle, thank
it's
you.
Still
You've
happening
spoken more than
currently,
enough,
Haifa.
Belle. Thank you. I love you, Belle, but thank you. So, I mean, it's just funny to me.
Is ridiculous.
Okay, Belle, thank
it's
you.
Still
You've
happening
spoken more than
currently,
enough,
Haifa.
Belle. Thank you. Because you literally gave people that do not support you the way I've supported you. Right? You get no. It's just funny to me. I mean, I'm not going to talk about what happens on back end. I'll never do that. But just know you took a knife and stabbed me in the back.
You're taking a knife. The fact that you're here right now trying to make this worse is like insane to me.
I'm not trying to make it worse. Okay, Beck,
you
I'm
are.
Say this. But you I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say because you disrespected me. Here's the thing, right?
I disrespected you by not giving you mod because I'm trying to deal with some shit and I knew exactly. And you know what? You actually proved me right
because you disrespected me. Here's the thing, right?
Mod because I'm trying because you said, what am I going to do? And I said, you're going to come up here and make this worse. And you said in the comments, no, I'm not. And you were doing exactly what I said. And you know what? You actually proved me right because you said, what am I going to do? And I said, you were doing exactly what I said. So in this, I again am dealing with something. The world, I know, look, great. I get it. We're doing exactly what I said and am dealing with something that you have going on. But this is my platform. The same thing I told everybody else. It's going to be my platform. Who's mod is always going to be my choice. I don't whatever happens outside of this live is different from when I'm live. When I'm live with Red Room, Blue Room up, the rules are very clear.
Okay, so
Trey is Red Room, Blue Room. Red Room, Blue Room gets mod automatically in all the spaces. That is a decision that we all made together.
Well,
Trey gets mod on Red Room, Blue Room. You are not Red Room, Blue Room.
I am.
So you are on the personal mod side of the mod list for us.
Yeah, so
in that situation, I get discretion as to who I make mod, when I make them mod, when I take it away.
Okay.
Right?
Elisa.
So Trey's mod is not negotiable. But all of the people who have mod through me is negotiable. That's why Trey got mod and you didn't.
Facts. You have no class. As a matter of fact, another reason, you have no class. Something's mentally wrong with you to think that you even deserve mod. What is wrong with you? Are you okay?
Like, honestly, I've said this again. Like, the only people like that get special privileges around my space is officer. Everybody else, and then I've got Red Room, Blue Room alliances that we have our own set of rules. Other than that, outside of those, it's the same rules for everybody. I'm not picking sides. Everybody gets the same.
I'm not going to air anything out. You don't have to worry with me. I'm not like that. But all I'm saying is,
Haifa, if you decide to be mad at me for not making you mod to that level, you are not the person I thought you were anyways.
No,
because the person I think Haifa is would never do that over something that menial.
It's because I'm being muted.
So otherwise, you're here to make this worse, and that's fine. I get it, but this is not a time where I need snipes. I'm not trying to like profit off of this. I don't want extra drama. I just want to have this conversation and move on.
Bex, I'm gonna be honest with you. The best way to make this go away is just like don't give a fuck. That's true.
I understand that, and thank you for your perspective and your advice, like everybody else. But right now, I've got this. Like, we're good. I mean,
just go on with
drama
your
to stop.
Yeah, I mean, just who cares what anyone else thinks? Just live life, honey. It's not that serious.
He doesn't care what you think as it pertains to the mod situation.
Because I mean, so everyone's a little racist.
Lex, can you?
That's fine.
What?
I don't know. It's just today. I don't know.
How about that State of the Union? Yeah, no, what?
I don't know.
I think that there does need to be like a back end conversation. You know what I mean? At some point tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm gonna stop at Wal.
How about that State of the Union? Yeah, no, I think that there does need to be.
I'm gonna stop at Walgreens and grab a razor.
Okay, hype.
Congratulations.
Might as well tell us what you're going to be shaving afterwards. Like,
I'm gonna stop at Walgreens.
Okay, hype.
Congratulations. Don't
no,
do
she's
that.
not talking about shaving, Belle.
What is she talking about? Then?
She's hyper.
Make sure you
wait, whoa!
Don't forget
cut
yourself. I told you she's mental.
Don't forget
you can cut yourself. Why would you say that?
Mental.
Because she needs
somebody get hyped for some actual help. Like no bullshit. Full stop. If you're going to Walgreens to get a razor to cut yourself, that cannot.
If somebody called a hotline. Nah, somebody called. She
we need to do something. We need to get her help.
Yeah, somebody needs to call the hotline for her immediately.
Don't do it. She needs the razor to shave her coochie.
These calls are recorded for quality purposes.
I've had laser hair removal.
It's for the cooch.
I've had laser hair removal. I don't grow hair down there.
See, Belle, that's what I'm saying. She ain't buying that razor for that.
Got your ass.
It's for my head.
She just told y'all what she buying that razor for.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm gonna shave. Don't do that. Look at the shave.
They're coming for you now.
Oh my god.
If you need help, I'm sure that your local. And
I
now,
can't hear you.
911 is appropriate. I think that 311 would also be appropriate.
I can't hear you.
Depending on where you are, 311 would also be appropriate. But do get help. We will call the psychiatrist for you, but most of them are off of work currently, so you're not going to be able to get any of that help.
He's over
Hospitals are definitely going to be able to help you though. They might put you in the psychiatric unit for 72 hours, depending on where you live. So be prepared for that. You're probably gonna be in there, but go get help, Haifa.
Facts.
Don't
get
do
help.
it.
Nah, for real.
You know, I don't like you much, but don't do that.
Get Jesus.
Come on. Yeah, don't you be with Memphis and them reading them Bibles? Go and get some scriptures in.
I ain't know she could read. Oh, you counting?
Belle, what are you doing?
Oh shit, that's organic money.
No, but think about the conversation we were just having, and that's what Belle does.
Look at Belle, you're purposely doing
it. It was like a soundtrack. How
can you even wait?
Somebody need to put that on the track.
How can you even hear that, dude?
Do it again.
No, it's so loud. It's not just that we can hear it. That shit was loud as
fuck. Literally, my phone is on the table.
Wait,
and
you know camels can't read, but
I'm counting the money.
Can chimps read? I don't know.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, actually they can, dumbass.
Actually they fucking can. Don't make me go get that damn music. You go be mad.
That's equivalent to being a camel.
You go be mad. I pull up your playlist hype and you go start getting mad at me. I'm just saying.
My what?
Your favorite song and shit?
That's Indian.
Oh, you don't remember that song I was playing? Okay.
Wait, what song?
No, you're playing an Indian
song. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Indian.
That's Indian. I'm sorry.
But Belle is okay with this.
Oh my god, not that everybody may see.
What, Nick?
Haifa, I don't think that's gonna work. I think you need to stop at like Home Depot.
Yeah, industrial.
And buy like a refill package. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you.
I don't think those are going to go deep enough. You know what I mean? I think they're too small.
I get it. Yeah, you're right.
Why can't I move myself?
You can't do what?
I can't move.
Is that the account that you have modded?
Well, all I'm saying, Bax, is like it's not.
I fucked it up.
It's more so the moral of it is that you have people that don't support you as mods and not me. It's just funny.
Is it funny, Haifa? Is it funny?
It is funny.
Okay. Fuck you.
And don't lie and say that it hurt you. I did not make anything worse for you. I came up here and made it more so of a joke, and now people are not taking it as serious. Like, you're welcome. Like, I literally... No,
I think you're welcome.
No, I saved you, and without me, you would be nothing. Truly.
Jesus.
I thought this was like a debate room. I thought
The
maybe
nerve of
like
these niggas.
the State of the
Listen,
Union would be played and then people would discuss it.
Is that what you would like to hear, though,
oh
Nick? Is
fuck's
that what
sake.
you?
Y'all are
I mean,
taking listen, this debating 1v1 happens once in a while.
Okay, thank you, Belle. We don't
It's
care.
not
Thank
an
you.
everyday constant thing. Y'all are making
right.
it
Okay,
like
so
what is going on?
Y'all
what
trying
we
too hard.
political
Exactly.
lie, right? Political lie.
The obsession is wild.
We should be listening to the lies the president is telling right now
You're
and
so
addressing
racist.
the lies.
Shit, I'm catching up on the tea.
No way. Nick, are you pulling a hog boss? Are you gonna pull a hog boss?
Probably.
Nick, are you trying to swap to the left?
Uh-oh.
Nick will
Somebody put it
never
in the
be on the
comments. Somebody
left.
put queer. Somebody put she's a queer in the
No, no,
comments.
no, no. Ray!
They put it in the
Thank
comments.
you.
Ray!
We gotta pack them up.
Guys,
And
I
their name is
smoke too
Jew.
much for
Oh
this
yeah, we
level
gotta
of
get them
joke.
gone.
He's not Jewish.
Yeah, we gotta get and she's caping for him. Look at that nose. Look at the nostril on that beast.
Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always
You talking about
losing.
Jesus?
We're winning
Wait,
too
wait.
much.
Do you guys know
You
that
talking
Bex
about
says hard
Jesus?
R privately to
Going
Officer?
You waiting?
Haifa, I swear to God, I will drop you if you lie on me
and
up
prove
He
here.
said
that
I'm not a
point.
Jew.
Prove that point. Here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic
Yeah, that nigga
hockey.
preaching.
The what? You can't say the N word.
Shut up.
Are we
Yo,
listening to this? I'll turn it off if y'all want.
hold on.
Bex will do anything for views.
I'll turn it
Vex,
off if y'all want to listen
Vex
to it.
will
Just
do
let me
New
know.
anything.
York Jen dirty
No,
ass.
I'm all for listening to it. I think we listen.
But
Play it.
but that Trump is a very bad Trump impression.
What's up, honey?
Bitch, what you on?
Okay, we're gonna listen to the state of, or
Oh,
we're
dumbass.
listening to the president.
Sit your dirty ass in the comments,
Let me
old
tell
Okay,
you,
ass.
that's
bye.
You
Bye,
too
good.
old to
everyone.
be
Bye,
sitting on
champ.
TikTok. Take your old ass
Bye,
to your
champ.
dirty ass husband.
Okay, we're gonna listen, please, T-Bone.
Officer, I can't stand you anymore.
Can
Bye.
she shut the fuck up, bruh? Go
Facts.
on, get the fuck on. Bye. Damn.
Go ahead.
Y'all cheering this hard for, bruh. It's not that
USA.
serious. We lost
Yeah.
the Olympics, bro. Norway whooped our ass. Can we get to the shit?
We take that ass whooping with pride, though.
I mean, he already said the economy's doing great. Unemployment's down to
The first time I've ever
1.7%.
seen them get
Gas
up.
prices are down to $1.83.
And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
Wait, is it Siren Jewish? Where's Siren?
Is it quiet in the?
Yeah, they just fucking clapping and shit, man.
Oh, stupid.
USA. USA.
I want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there and they weren't about to say no because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
That's a long ass standing ovation.
Bro, like this is getting fucking stupid, man.
Shit long as shit.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. Do you practice that? Or was
Pause.
it lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
For playing hockey?
Soccer's better than hockey.
Medal of Freedom for fucking hockey, bro.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best. And I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no. And every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you all. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country. And this year, and I must say I got them both. I got them in my first term, and I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place, and now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news. So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday. So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClament closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission. A young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Billy Kate, but 164 others to safety. People watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate. And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you. And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much. From 1776 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans. All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax cuts. They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America. Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and her expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half. Megan, please stand up. We're fighting for you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6,250,000,000 to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children. They're great people. I asked Michael Dell, how do you make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm in school and I made computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad. So with modest additional contributions, these young people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to trumpaccounts.gov, trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. They're setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy. And so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to. And so are we. And they're happy. But we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Right? Moving forward, factories, jobs, investment, and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America. For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country. Healthcare, from energy to immigration, out of the productive, hardworking people great who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. There were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly used the word affordability, a word, they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem. They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward. The price of eggs is down 60%. Madam Secretary, thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially it's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing costs of health care caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be better healthcare at a much lower cost. In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Costs were going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before. Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try, actually. But they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action. But I got it done. Under my just enacted most favored nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere. The lowest price. So in my first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen. I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way. And here tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big. Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility, and they turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase. But a few weeks ago, she logged onto the Trump RX website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500, a reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500. Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom. So now I'm calling on Congress to codify my most favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream that has been under attack is home ownership. With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single family homes. And now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Racel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information. They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she's here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay. I wasn't sure if anybody, even on this side, was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged An estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President, J.D. Vance. He'll get it done. Find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where corruption and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped. Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June. A 18-wheel tractor trailer traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe Biden. Plowed into her stopped miles an hour or more. Let in by Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
The applause is so dramatic.
Many, if not most, illegal aliens do not speak English and cannot read even the most basic road signs as to direction, speed, danger, or location. That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens. And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually. In 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them. Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you. As we speak, Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut off. It's all cut off. They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight, I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money. Nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, a pretty large snowstorm out there. One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight, I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
T-Bone, can you mute that for once, or can you pause it for 1 second? Just to address this, my entire point right now is about to be made, so I just want to say it before it's done. Everyone is over here to tell me that Trey is talking shit and calling me a doxer. And what's going to happen is Trey is going to avoid accountability for the fucking egregious things she did to make this about me based on some bullshit from over a fucking year ago that I've already talked about, already been dealt with, like all of that. this is my exact point. This is now the time to go call out Trey for what the fuck she did. She saw an in because everybody has made this about me today. So now Trey says, great, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to make this about Bex and everyone's going to jump on it because we're all emotional and mad at Bex. What she's doing is actually manipulating you guys. And anyone who falls for it, I'm sorry, like, go ahead, do you. But this is manipulation. Now is the time to go over there and start dealing with Trey Nation, and we can deal with me again afterwards. But if people fall for this game by someone as stupid as Trey Nation, I'm so sorry, but I've lost respect for you, and I no longer care your opinion on anything. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead, T-Bone.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself, not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans
He's
and
right, though.
Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens. The reason they don't want to do it, why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John. And here is one more opportunity to show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
T-Bone, are you clapping for him?
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even
Oh,
speaking
that's so
about things
messy,
like
Belle.
this?
That is so messy.
Years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about it? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately. Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy. Amazing. Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh? No one cares more about protecting America's youth than our wonderful First Lady. Now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you believe it? Who would have believed that? Over the past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation, advancing a landmark executive order on foster care, and helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation positioned to succeed and strongly succeed in the future. Tonight, we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont. Thank you both, and Melania, the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much. I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal. This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk, a great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand. Thank you, Erica. Been through a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
I need someone to clip that last line and put it over a montage of ice
we
firing.
love bringing it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our communities safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zaretska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman, Irina, fled war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America, came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
Who is clapping like that, bro?
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success, New Orleans, Louisiana, big success, and our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen? In fact, crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of the sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation. She was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Evalie. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
You hear that? That's T-Bone clapping right there. You see that? Anybody else? That T-Bone.
So sorry. Thank you very much. She's a great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night. And she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone, but his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melody? She turned out to be right. Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death. And we're talking about the edge of death. On his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much. So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to. So I'm going to ask James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award. Highly respected General James Andrew Wolf and Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart. We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people said the Prime Minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared. And I also want to thank the man they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco. People like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way, right, Marco? You have done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever. Under the ceasefire I negotiated, every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that? Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead. And those parents who had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing period of time. And they came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough. But we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back. But we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead, of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And I remember the family of the 28th. They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Great job. And we're working very hard to end the ninth war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying a month. A war which would have never happened if I were president, would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer. Good. For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb. And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests, 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. This is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, in particular nuclear weapons, yet they continue starting it all over. We wiped it out and they want to start all over again. And at this moment, again, pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. My preference. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's number one sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen. And no nation should ever doubt America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective. So thanks to Republicans in Congress, we're investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries, our friends and allies, they're our friends and they're our allies, have just agreed at my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2. And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily with one meeting. And big difference between 2% that's not paid. We were paying. And getting that 5% was something which everyone, one meeting. And afraid of many of them, very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Afraid of many of them, very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And it is sent through NATO and they pay us in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently, they pay us totally in full. Records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776. You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money. We have much more money than people understand. Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money, and it was $1,775, and they wanted my approval. And I said, "What's the number?" $1,775. I said, "Wait a minute. For one more dollar, we can have 1776. It's going to." I said, "We're going to figure that." I never asked anybody if we could afford it. One more dollar. I said 1776, and I said, "That's good." And I'll tell you what, our military. That was 4 months ago. Our military. I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we call it 1776. It was great. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen. You know, the firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen. We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. And with our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me and they said, "Very impressive, very good." They couldn't believe, they all watched, they saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby because we did that. My baby, it's become of it. Look at Space Force is my baby because we make it so important. And America's armed forces overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated a enemy, good fighters, to end the reign of forces overwhelmed, defeated a enemy, good the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice. And this was an absolutely colossal victory for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary beginning for the people working closely with the new president, economic gains for both of our countries, and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down. Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Have a good time. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the. It was very dangerous. They knew we were. But the deeds of one warrior that eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major.
Just to be clear, if at any point you guys don't want to listen to this and you want to talk or debate or whatever, I'm fine with that.
Russian and Chinese military technology.
Me too.
How did that work
When
out?
will
Not
it
too good.
end?
I mean, do we have a fucking running lie counter
While
of all
preparing
the
to
bullshit
land,
he's
enemy
espousing?
machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. Enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter. to deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine guns stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, two machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission, we probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take this searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing. And it was of the bullets and keep on flying and land. People knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy, Eric, and Amy. Come on in. So we have a surprise for Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
This dude is a clown.
Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy. Great to get to know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg? We have it back. We brought it back. Great to get to know you and fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back brag, we have it back, we brought it back. We won the First World War with it. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House. And Eric will be there. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. That's a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of Soviet fighter planes. The war, and despite being massively led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets at the takedown of 4 enemy jets. His adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the captain is finally getting the... He was a legend long before. Ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Are we in the Amazon? What's going on?
We're listening to the State of the Union, Green Lake. We're gonna listen. This is listening time.
For what?
Donald Trump is talking.
Actually, I think we're in the Amazon.
Thank you, Royce, and thank
We're
you,
listening
Eric.
to Donald Trump. Green, like you
I've
like
always
Donald
wanted
Trump.
the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it. But if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. 250 years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies. And we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel. And then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer, no dream too bold for us to chase, no horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Is it done?
Yeah, it's over.
Thank God. I heard you clapping over there, T-Bone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank God I couldn't listen to him anymore. My God. I don't know how Trump supporters like get excited about hearing him talk. Like the emotional pleas, the like bullshit keywords, like I once you start to like hear the like nonsense spewing, you can't unhear it. Like it's like word salad.
Wait, now hold on a minute. T-Bone just admitted to clapping, so
Oh my God.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
The clapping was excessive.
What? I didn't think there was enough clapping.
Oh my God, Belle.
I mean, no. What I'm saying is there wasn't a lot compared to like.
That was only an hour and 40 minutes. I feel like we've been listening to him for like 4 hours.
Now come on. Look, I
It
couldn't
was
wait
like
for it
an
to
hour and
end.
45 minutes or something, like 48
Shut up,
minutes.
he's still talking.
But that was like the most mind-numbing word salad ever. He said nothing for an hour and
I'm
48
so
minutes.
bored.
I will agree that it was like pulling teeth a little bit, but
Bell, he didn't say anything of substance.
What do you mean? He said
Like
quite a
half
few.
of what he said were lies and exaggerations. He said nothing for an hour and 48 minutes.
I saw a tweet the other day that said, "I wish I lacked critical thinking skills. Y'all seem so happy." And I felt that in my soul, like truly.
I know that's right.
Oh, I just want to scream at people.
I don't even know where to go from here. Like, where do we go from here? Where do
Are
we
you
go
telling
from
me you
here?
couldn't find anything good that he said?
There was nothing.
No.
There was
Oh, come on.
nothing that was remotely
See, that's
truthful
the
that you
thing,
could
though.
attribute truth to, right? That you could
Unbelievable.
attribute good to. Like even if he was genuinely telling the truth on certain things, then you could probably give him a little bit of credit. But even the things that he was trying to champion, there was like a sprinkle of lie in everything. So like I really don't know what you're giving him credit for.
I really don't know how you guys couldn't find at least one good thing. That's where that's what makes me like rethink a
Belle,
lot about your
can you tell
side,
me one thing
because
he said that was unifying?
the healthcare. Oh, you said
What did he
unifying?
say
Yes.
about the healthcare? What did he say about that?
Well, he said he was making it. It was going to get better.
How?
Yeah, do you believe that?
Listen,
Wow.
because I wish I was taking notes. Okay, but
I took the notes for you. Don't worry. He
Okay,
said
so
that he's
okay.
so sick and tired of the insurance corporations
Yeah.
and doesn't want to fucking regulate them. He took the ACA away.
Yeah.
The fuck is he talking about?
Well, he's gonna put more money in your pocket.
He did not regulate
Did you
the
not hear
insurance
it?
companies.
Did you
And just
not?
to be clear, because I was actually going to point out something good that he fucking said when he talked about regulating the the corporations from
That's
being
the
able to
part.
buy fucking homes. That
That's
would
the
have been
part.
so fucking amazing if he didn't fucking do that shit in his first fucking term.
What about
In his first fucking term. Now, I'm still speaking. Give me a second. In his first fucking term, he said, we're going to allow corporations to buy up all of these fucking homes. And now that all of Gen Z has to live with their fucking parents, now all of a sudden it's a problem that these fucking homes are being bought up by fucking corporations. And then dumbasses like conservative limbs want to set up on these fucking panels and tell me it's because China's coming and buying fucking land. The fuck are we talking about? You can't complain about the fucking insurance company and then not put regulations. He's done literally nothing. As a matter of fact, outside of nothing, he's done the opposite. He said raise the premiums on niggas. Raise the premiums, and we're not going to step in as the federal fucking government. We're not going to do a motherfucking thing.
You can't find
Guys, we have a retard in fucking office.
Oh my God, T-Bone, you gotta drop and come back. T-Bone's
It's
got to
okay.
drop
We love
You've been
TikTok.
using that word a lot.
I know
What's
T-Bone's
wrong with
over
you?
it. I think a lot of us are over
I
it.
like even
Ricky
even
No, but
JD
the thing
Vance's
is though,
face
Bex,
through half
because
of it.
Get
He
it,
even
was
T.
like, "I want the fuck off
Hi,
this ride."
Nicole.
hold
Like
on, but
you could see in his face, he was like, "How much of this shit am I gonna have to fucking explain away tomorrow?"
no, but the thing is though, this is where I think that the left is just definitely not genuine in a lot of things, because even me, where I despised Joe Biden, even when he had his State of the Union speech, I was at least, able to find a few good things from what he said. Y'all just don't
But he
want,
didn't
y'all
lie to
just,
you for 2 hours,
it's just no
Bell.
with you guys.
Bell, he didn't lie
Santoro,
to you
come
for two
back.
straight
Tell me
hours.
what he said that was good. Tell me.
Bell,
He
I
he
just
said a
told
didn't.
you
lot. I
one,
need to
right? I
rehear
gave you
it.
one. Okay, now you tell me the other one.
He's helping Catherine.
This is fucking. You're gonna have to bring me back again, Bex. That's fucking retarded. That's a stupid ass fucking statement to make. That's what you got from
T-Bone.
that.
No, I want to
That's
drop
fucking
him.
stupid.
I want to
He's
drop
helping.
him. There you go.
T-Bone.
He said a
You have
lot
to
of good.
bring
He
me
said
back.
quite a few good things. Like, what are we doing? What are we
Hey,
doing?
stop pissing them off.
No, because that's just unbelievable. I couldn't find one good thing that Donald Trump said. Like one good thing. Like, what are we doing?
Bex, I heard freaking, what do you call it? Panda had a based opinion earlier. He was like, for all the like Chinese sweatshops that we Americans shake our fingers at. Bex, I heard freaking, what do you call it? Panda had a based opinion earlier. He was like, for all the like Chinese sweatshops, just know that in the end of the day, those Chinese people working in those sweatshops go home to homes that they own.
Oh, damn.
I was like,
Panda with the
oh fuck,
got
yeah,
him.
that fucking hurts.
That
I was like,
hurts. And they have health care even. Like, imagine.
I was like, yeah, you could work. You're working at Walmart, not in a sweatshop, but you don't own shit. You're
Nope,
half of
not
your
a
shit
dang
is
thing.
subsidized.
Everything. You lease everything. The land your house is on. All of it. Your car. Like, all of it is, even if you own it, you still owe somebody money on it every year. They'll come take that shit right from you.
Yep. I don't know where we go from here. Like, T-Bone, every bit of your sentiment is exactly how I feel at this point. The, the, I, I don't know where we go from here. I mean, his supporters are going to explain away or, find the silver lining in everything he said, despite the fact that majority of what he said is not factual. Um, so it's like we're living in three different realities.
I just don't like I've really had like this moment over the past couple weeks, and like I think it's gonna hurt feelings, but like we have got to like get past the performative shit and get on to like actual solutions to real problems. Because like to me, today's been crazy, but like several points have been proven in all this that like, and I truly feel people would rather have a performative experience than actually fix any of the problems we claim to care about on the left. And I'm really at a struggle point in where I'm at because of this. Like we have focused for so long on performativeness that we have lost the entire because of this. So long on performance to the entire plot to fixing any of the things we claim to care about.
I just think you guys are a little bit in denial.
I think you're wrong.
What about the taxes? Okay.
What taxes?
He said something about what did he do with the taxes?
What did he say,
He
Belle?
I
lied.
don't remember.
Belle,
Yeah.
he lied.
I
We
don't
know
believe
that
his
he had
words
just.
because every time he
Well, then
says
that's the
something like that, as soon
problem.
as I go read the information and look up how it works, like it's not, he doesn't do it. He
Belle,
says one thing, does another. Or he'll
Belle, we
breadcrumb with something stupid and convince y'all it's like some massive win.
we know that his tax break has been the single largest wealth exchange from the middle class to the upper class in US history. He fucking lied. Like, I don't understand why Bell, I refuse to believe that you are this dense. Like, please tell me you're playing at this point.
Oh, I'm not playing. I just think you guys I didn't see any of this hit back when Biden's speech was given.
What did Biden sit there and lie to
We
you for 2
called
hours?
for the nigga to drop down.
We didn't.
What are we talking about?
What do you mean you
This
called for...
nigga lied to the American people, slurred every other fucking sentence, and we had to throw Kamala Harris at the fucking front runner. We didn't say nothing?
Who is we? I'm talking about us on TikTok. Like, when did I say y'all were still dead set on trying to convince people to vote for that idiot? What are you talking about? Y'all were willing.
No, we weren't.
Hold on. So
No, we weren't. We were dead set on you voting for Kamala Harris after the nigga showed that he was incompetent.
Y'all were literally gonna put this country in jeopardy, knowing that man was not all there.
The fuck are we talking about?
Did she not hear the words that just came out of my mouth?
We're in jeopardy.
I could have sworn I said it verbatim.
We've been in jeopardy for over a year now. What the fuck are we talking about?
No. This is wild. The hypocrisy is just fucking wild at this point.
It's like she just, I said it and she just ducked. She purposely fucking ducked so that she couldn't catch it, bro.
Yo, y'all need to let me fucking op at this point. Or I'm just go ahead and just have your fun then. Echo chamber, I'll mute.
If I keep talking, I'm gonna just have to keep dropping down. The Bleach, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the fucking panel.
I'm good.
What's going on with your mans, bro? What the fuck going on, bro?
We had a good night tonight. What do you mean?
He had a great night. Okay.
Bleach, they keep saying that he didn't say anything good, Bleach. Not one
listen,
thing.
it doesn't matter if
don't rile him
listen,
up.
unless he cuts
Please
a fucking check. Listen, unless he cuts them a check personally, they'll never shut up.
Yeah,
they will never shut up. Everything he does is wrong. He's the worst ever. Blah blah blah. But you know what? At the end of the day,
Bex, I'm gonna take a bone out. I'm gonna take a page out of T-Bone's book. This is fucking retarded.
That's nice.
This is fucking retarded. Good night.
All right, good drop down, you loser. So it's losers like Justice who just complain about life, complain about fucking everything. The country's great, and the left just wants to fucking tear everything down. And the funny thing is, I'm with Bex. You guys are never going to get anything done. You fight amongst yourselves more than anything else. I think it's pretty funny, actually, to watch it. Never going to get anything done. You fight amongst. I think it's pretty funny, actually, to watch it. So, I don't think you'll ever get anything done. Or do you really want solutions? I think all you just want to do is bitch.
What was his solution to the fucking health insurance crisis? What was his fucking response to that?
I didn't watch.
Because he said, "Fuck the insurance corporation," and has put no regulations in on those insurance corporations. None, not one.
Hey, Bleach, you know what's great? Is the people that are complaining are in the minority.
Can the fucking dumbass above me wait for Bleach to answer that question?
They're minorities. They're not the majority. They're not the majority, Bleach. So it doesn't matter what they say.
Yes, I am a minority. Absolutely.
No,
my IQ
the Democrats
is at a
are in the
135,
it's
and
not
I am
about
a
being
fucking
black.
minority in this country.
I know
absolutely.
you think it's always
I
about
gotta deal
being
with
black.
fucking retarded
It's
ass
not about
niggas
being
like
black.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
The Democrats
Can he
are in
answer
the
my
minority.
fucking question?
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, I'm a fucking minority. Can you answer my question, Bleach?
The Democrats
What was his
are in the minority.
response to the fucking health insurance crisis that is taking place in our country?
Wow, your IQ is 135 and Liv's is 157.
Apparently, yeah. I haven't tested Liz.
What did the Democrats say about insurance?
I tell you what, I feel privileged to be amongst you.
Where'd he go?
What have the Democrats done about insurance fraud in the last 20 years?
Nothing.
But now it's a problem.
I
want to know what is the problem? What is the problem? Sorry, Bo. I just want to know, like, what was the problem with him stating that he wanted to give money back to the American people so that way they can choose their own provider, like have it, through private insurance if they choose to. Like, what is wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. Like, isn't it always my body, my choice, but yet it's not my choice when it comes to healthcare? Like, what are we talking about? Like, if anything, isn't that the perfect time to have my body, my choice? Is with your healthcare actually choosing who your doctor is? Like,
You
what the
go,
fuck are we
girl.
talking about?
You
Like,
go,
it
girl.
just doesn't make any sense to me. And then for everyone, like, bro, this man, this was the best one yet. He trolled, he hit on facts, he fucking told the truth. Like, he called out everything. Like, he literally said the same things that Democrats fucking bitch and complain about all throughout Obama's term. Like, what are we talking about, guys? It's
But
the same fucking shit. But because it's Trump, oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Like, come the fuck on.
Tony, the good news is the minority of the population, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
I
matter.
know. Exactly. So I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, suck it.
The minority's always the loudest and the wrongest.
When have you ever not been able to choose your doctor?
Let's see, when you had to go through
When
Obamacare.
you were broke and you didn't have insurance?
Okay.
And then
So
and
when you
then you
did,
got
okay. So
and
when
then
so when you didn't
you did
have,
get penalized.
so
You
when you
did get
didn't,
penalized if you were an individual that sat there and said, I don't want it, I don't want the insurance, you did get penalized on your taxes for it.
okay. So you
Thank
guys
you,
aren't
Obama.
understanding the question that
Thank
I'm
you,
fucking
Obama.
asking.
Your
I'm gonna
question's
ask it again.
stupid. We don't
When
want to
have
hear it
you ever
again.
not been able to fucking choose your provider?
Again,
1948.
Okay.
when you're
I
forced to
love how
get
you're not
into
answering my question,
I'm
We
Tony. So I'm
don't
answering
going
your
to
care.
answer the
question.
shit for you because you
I'm
We
don't
don't
answering your
understand
care.
question.
whether
I'm
you're
answering your
going through the
question.
health market, whether
I'm
it's through
answering your
Medicaid or
question.
whether it's through
I'm
private
answering your
insurance.
question.
You've always
T-Bone,
been
I'm
able to
answering your
choose your
question.
primary fucking care physician.
Not in
You've always been able to choose
1948.
it.
Not in
That's fucking
1948.
stupid.
Thank you, Obama.
I
So
don't know why.
again,
I just don't.
if
Just stop
I'm
for a second.
getting
Because what
penalized,
pisses me off the most
Why are you
is the
mad, dude?
bullshit
Relax.
within
We're
the
on
speech.
why
TikTok.
is it that I
The
was
bullshit within the
Why are
speech
you
just rolls
angry?
off of the fucking
We're on
tongue,
TikTok,
and
bro.
it aggravates me that we have
Well,
this dumbass saying the shit that he's saying,
well, then
and then we
run for
got dumbass
office.
niggas like Tony who come up here and say you couldn't
Then
choose a
run for
doctor,
office. Run for
guys. You
office.
couldn't choose a doctor.
Dude,
The
run
fuck are
for
you
office
talking
and do
about?
something about it. Shut the
Green
fuck
Lake,
up.
I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna
Run
ask
for
Bleach Demon
office
again
and
the
do
question
something
because you
about
two
it.
are fucking
Run
incompetent.
for office
Hopefully,
and do
Bleach
something
Demon can
about
fucking
it.
get to a point. Can you
Run for
tell me
office.
what his fucking response is to
What?
fix the health
I
insurance issue
literally
that
gave you
Americans
the
are
answer,
facing?
but you don't want to. But you didn't hear it. But
Repeat back his
okay.
answer.
Don't talk to him, Tony. He's
Yeah,
stupid.
that's what I thought. Bleach, please. The floor is yours.
Nobody cares.
I mean, I'm pretty sure having Americans have more money in their pocket, getting rid of the roadblocks that Obamacare has put in for the American people. I'm pretty sure giving that money back to them so that way they can go choose their own, healthcare that's affordable and not through Obamacare. I'm pretty sure that's a good thing, right? Because like now you have competition, do you not?
Do
Mm-hmm.
you
Just asking.
not?
Mm-hmm.
You have competition
Okay.
now?
Because
So the ACA,
because
right,
again,
was removed, correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Okay, so the ACA was not fucking removed.
That's right.
Okay. So Tony, hopefully you can have an honest conversation with me.
We don't
When they
want to.
voted in Congress and the government was shut down and we said we want the
Bex, how
ACA
you doing,
and
baby
they said
cakes?
no. My question becomes, did that get removed? Yes or no?
Bex, are you hungover?
I don't know, T-Bone. Okay, I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll answer the question for you then. The answer is yes. The
Okay, great. Have a
ACA
conversation with
provided for
yourself in the
people to be
Discord.
able to have subsidies when
Bex, are
going
you
to the
there?
health insurance market and applying for these
Yes,
coverages,
yes, but
right?
they're
Bell,
talking
Now,
Greenland.
what ends up happening in that situation is you get a subsidy from the government instead of your insurance premium being $400.
Bex,
Now
you
it's
get to tell me
200
to shut
because the
up 3
government is
times a lot.
subsidizing part of this, right? So tell me what happens when you take that subsidy away.
The world
Will your insurance
explodes.
premium
Well,
be
where,
higher
where?
or
Well, I
lower?
want to know what do I get with these subsidies? And like, is it
You get a
covering
decrease on
what?
your premium. The federal
Okay,
government is
hold on.
subsidizing.
God damn, you know, T-Bone,
Because it's
you
not
just
rocket
said you
science,
want
Tony. I just walk you
T-Bone. You
step by
just said
step.
you want to have a
T-Bone,
conversation, but now you
relax.
want to scream and yell and get all emotional.
Am
T-Bone,
Did
I
you not
am
just
I
say you want
talking
to
to
have
a
a
relax.
toddler?
conversation?
I
Did you not
just
just say
told
you
you
want
a
to have a
kid.
No
conversation?
ad
In order for
hominems,
two adults
please.
to have a conversation, you have to listen to my question entirely,
Yeah,
right?
just
Go
try to
ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
relax.
Like, so again, these subsidiaries that I get to choose from,
Is that a
um,
word?
I don't know, probably, who knows? Maybe I made it up.
I like
Okay,
it.
so where, like, what coverage am I getting? What type of coverage am I getting? And also, is it something that I need? Like, you know, like these are these questions that
You're
comfort
thinking too
you.
far into this, though, Tony. A
No, I'm not.
subsidy is
Oh, wait.
just
Okay,
listen.
and that's how
Just
I
listen.
know
Just
it's
listen.
wrong for me. No, that's how I know it's wrong
Tony,
for me.
no,
Tony,
because
You're
let him
telling
answer.
me,
you're
if you're
explaining
telling
subsidies
me,
wrong.
if you're
You're just
telling me
explaining
that
it
I'm
wrong. That's
thinking
all it
too much
is.
into it, if you're telling me I'm thinking too much into it or asking too many questions, then there's a
No,
problem
it's
with the program.
because your explanation, you
Tony,
think that
let him
subsidies do
answer.
something that they don't do. A subsidy is just saying we are giving you a certain percentage for health coverage. It doesn't matter what
Based
plan you
off
choose.
of what? Based off of
Just hear
what
me.
plan? Based off of a
Just
plan
hear
that you
me out.
choose. Based
Just
off of
hear me
coverage.
out,
I'm giving
please.
you a certain amount of money based off of coverage, right?
No, not based off of coverage. Please listen to what I am saying. Holy fuck.
Tony, listen.
If you make a certain amount of money, we will give you, based off of your income, we will give you $200. It doesn't matter if your insurance premium is $200 or if it's $400. If you choose the $200 plan, your plan is free. If you
I
choose
like
the
it.
$400 plan, you just pay out of pocket $200. It
I
doesn't
like it.
matter about the type of plan in the fucking coverage. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let's do
It
that.
actually does makes a
Okay.
difference. Makes a difference because again, why would I want something for free if I don't need it? Why am I getting penalized if I don't choose something, you know, because I don't want it? Like
Tony, the
anything that
penalties went away.
penalizes
The penalties
any
aren't there
anything that
anymore, man.
penalizes the American government is
What?
just
How do you get Tony?
Tony,
How
you're
do you
penalizes.
bringing
get
up something that
penalized?
doesn't matter. The penalties aren't there.
What, Tony? How?
The
Where's the
penalties
penalty?
in 2023, when we had these subsidies, the penalties were not there. If you chose not to get coverage, that was fine. Why are you bringing this up to the conversation, Tony? Can I just
Tony,
ask, please?
Tony, what penalty are you
Why?
talking about?
I'm pretty sure they're still there. Pretty sure they are.
What
That's
one?
There isn't, Greenlick. There isn't. If you choose not to have health coverage, you just don't have health
Tony,
coverage.
are you being emotional?
Oh, I guess I am.
Tony.
I guess I am.
And
I just
don't
want to
ever
have a
say you
conversation.
don't want free money. I don't want to ever hear you say that.
What if it's coming from no?
So
If it's
let me
coming
get
from
this
the
straight.
government, if it's
So
coming from the
because you
government,
guys
I
are not
don't want it.
intellectually capable of having this conversation based off of what your president just said, not even an hour ago, we're resorting to condescending trolling.
What are you
Wait,
talking
That's
about?
what we
Who's
resort to
trolling?
because you can't respond to any of
I'm
the
about
shit
to
I'm
pass
saying.
out.
Now,
Who's
Greenlick, you're gonna
trolling?
troll. The fuck
Who's
out of here.
trolling?
And this is what I mean when I say our country is ran by fucking retards, and you retarded ass
oh,
niggas
Drop
we'll see
him.
just
ya.
fucking
Drop
See
him.
blindly
ya.
follow the nigga, no matter what the
Goodbye.
fuck he says, bro.
We
This nigga
gotta
say
drop
whatever the
him.
fuck you want to, and y'all niggas, that's my motherfucking president, Trump
Bex, he's trying to take your
2027.
live down.
Fucking dumbass, bro.
He'll drop and come back once he is finished with this point.
That's
Exactly.
my
See?
motherfucking president
Oh,
right
Bex
there.
has him trained? What the
There.
fuck?
I
Green Lake,
dropped
if
him.
I've had a rough day and if you start, I swear to God.
How? Why am I didn't say anything. I just said you have him trained.
Why are you switching accounts like what is he doing?
I was agreeing with T-Bone earlier, Bexy.
Quackers.
Wait, I thought this one
You
wasn't
can't keep
yours.
making these account names after I
But
partook
why?
T-Bone.
I have a
I got
question.
1,000. We'll be fine.
Wait a second, T-Bone. Have you ever let anyone else use this account?
Oh, never, never.
Oh, Quackers, I like it.
Really,
Oh,
T-Bone?
Green Lake
Because
5
I didn't know
minutes.
this
Green
was
Lake
you.
5 minutes. Credit is now at 40. 30
I just
after.
I need somebody to give me something, bro, like something of substance, like make it make just a little bit of sense to me, bro.
No matter what
Please.
we give you, no matter what we give you, you're biased to it, just like we're biased to your shit.
I ask specific questions. We don't even know bias is in it. It is a fact that there is no penalty. That is a fact. It is a fact that you got subsidies from the federal government and that they have been taken away after Congress had their shutdown and they voted to remove the ACA. This is a fact. That's not bias. I'm just asking, what was his response to it? Because he complained about it. He said, I'm sick of these insurance corporations coming down on the hardworking man. That's what he said. And if you're mad about that, then why aren't you regulating them? The same way that you tried to fix the fucking problem with the housing market, you had a chance to do this. And instead, not only through policy did you not regulate those motherfuckers, but through policy of Congress, you aided and embedded on it being harder on the American people. I just need someone to make it make sense just a little.
Shit.
No response. Okay. Bleach, I'm gonna ask you another question. Your president bragged to the American people today about how he restricted corporations from being able to buy homes. Did he fail in his first term when he deregulated these corporations from buying homes?
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, first of all, if you want to have this conversation, this is the business that I'm in. Okay? So when I tell you that wasn't the biggest problem, it was a factor, but a very small factor in what caused housing problems. Very, very small factor.
No, we know the cause.
It was a factor, but a very small factor in what caused a very small factor.
No, we know the cause. It was you old people.
If you want to keep believing that was the case, it's because of corporations, then you can keep believing it, but it's not the truth.
So we know the biggest issue was you old people. We get that, right? Market manipulation. We didn't already have this conversation. You guys manipulate the market. Okay, great. You bought homes for 50,000, sold them for 500,000. We got that. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. That's just the reality. That you guys burnt the whole.
You don't understand economics, evidently.
That's not. That's just how it went. What are we talking about? And I just had this conversation with Amir the other day with MOD and your constituents like Angel bragging about how they bought homes for $50,000 and they were selling them for $350,000, $400,000. Y'all are a part of the problem. That sets the precedence for the market. It's manipulation at its finest.
Okay, I need you to explain this to me. Okay? And I want you to explain this to me like you have some fucking sense. How can if I buy a home for $50,000, manipulate you into paying $350 for it? Explain that to me.
No, not me. Market manipulation, right? Homes are necessities, right? Okay, yeah, I'm telling you. So you report those said things, right? That whatever upgrades that you do to these homes, you bought these homes way back in the day. We'll go with the 80s, the 90s, some of you in the early 2000s. And because the values of these homes you saw raising, you put a little bit of work into your home, you reported that work, and then you decided to say, well, because I see homes that are going around here for $250,000, I think I can get my home for about $300,000 to $350,000. You don't actually put that amount of work into the home, but that's what you're selling it for.
Okay. I would say that you're absolutely, totally clueless.
Okay.
You don't have a clue what you're speaking about at all. Do you own a home? Do you own a home, T-Bone?
Well, I'm Gene C, so of course I don't own a fucking home. You made sure of that, Bleach.
I didn't make sure of that. You'll be able to own a home as soon as the interest rates come down. This is the reason why people couldn't afford a home.
So it's because of interest rates. That's the only reason people couldn't afford homes.
It is the biggest reason. Yes.
No, that's not the biggest reason, sir.
How much you want to bet?
I'm telling you, it's not the biggest reason. I'm not going to bet on this.
I don't know what you're speaking about. I know this. Just like with your last comment literally made no sense. You
Which
make no
comment?
sense.
Which comment?
When you said that, well, you reported that you put some money into your house and then you raised that. You can't. Do you understand the way the way the whole thing works? Do you even get it?
Yes. What are you talking about?
Let me explain it to you. Okay. I buy a house for $50,000. Okay.
Yes.
Next year, what? I want to sell it for $350,000.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying next year. That's not what I'm saying,
When?
Bleach.
When?
It could be over the course of 10 years.
And
15 years.
Okay, but you're saying that we did that. It's
yes,
what's
because you all were the ones who were buying these homes. And just to be clear, some of you bought multiple properties.
Who's we?
We're talking 10, 12, 15 properties.
T-Bone, listen, you got to understand something. The reason why people were able to buy so many properties, if you look back, is when interest rates were really, really low at like 2%. That's when guys like regular people, I know, because again, I do this for a living, right? I know so many
White
black and
Phantom.
brown. Let me
Yes.
finish. I know so many, and I'll say this for a fact: so many black and brown people that bought multiple fucking houses. Right? I know this one guy, and this is anecdotal. Right? He bought his first house with me like 10 years ago. He's a Jamaican. Guy's Jamaican, right? He's like 30. I think he's 34 years old now. Right? This guy owns like 80 fucking
Memphis.
80 properties in a matter of 10 years. This guy bought.
What's up, Greenlick?
Because he's busting his fucking ass.
Do you know of a country that was run by
absolutely.
black
I don't
people
disagree
and
that he busted
run
his
by white
ass.
people, and you can see the difference of the country when it's run by white people and black people? Do you ever heard of a country?
I mean, Rhodesia
I just don't
and
give a
South
fuck,
Africa
bro.
comes to
I
mind.
don't.
So was South Africa
Like I want
better
to have a
with white
serious
people
fucking
running it,
conversation.
or
You
was it
losing
better
in that
with black
debate to
people
me
running
the
it?
other day when you couldn't pull the fucking sources for the shit that you were talking
Yeah,
about those
I
individuals
put
from Ghana.
both of
That
them
was
up.
enough for me, bro.
On your
That was
both
enough.
of them up.
I don't
put
care to
both
have a
up.
conversation
I
with you
put both
about your
of them up.
fucking racist
Greenlick,
ideologies and how you hate
if you
people that look like me.
like running
I get
water and
it. I have a
electricity,
huge fucking
things were
penis,
better
and you
off.
I
don't like
put
the
both of
fact
the
that I
sources
penis
up.
is fucking
So
big
If
as
you
yeah,
yours.
don't
I
like
fucking
running
South
get it. I'm
water and
good
Africa.
looking. I'm a
electricity,
nice
things are
motherfucker,
better off now.
and
Yeah.
your fucking
So would
mother
you
will
say
want to
South
suck my
Africa's
dick
better off
indubitably.
now
I
being run
fucking
by
get
black
that,
I
bro.
people?
just want
That's
to.
not
I
what the
want to.
fuck we're talking about, bro.
It
I
really
just
just depends
love.
if you like running water and electricity.
I just want to say, welcome to Red Room, Blue Room. I am Canceled Bex. We are debating here yet again. Please tap the screen, share the live. It is $5 to kick anyone for 5 minutes, $25 for the day. Those are the rules. No refunds ever.
Ever.
All sales are final.
Epi.
Bex, do you have to show your edges
All
for the live to stay
participants
active?
Epi.
final.
Yes, I do
So
actually. It won't.
Memphis.
Every time I don't show something, it
Uh-huh.
gets mad and restricts me. So
Epi, are there
you guys
any
get to look at
scientific?
my
Oh, sorry,
freshly
Bex.
washed, super fluffy hair.
Memphis, do you know of any studies about the size of brains as it relates to race?
I do actually.
Do
Okay,
you
so
have any on
now I'm
penis
going
size
to
as
give
well?
one. Now I'm
Do
going
you
to
have
give
any
one
studies on
warning.
my giant dick? Do you have that?
Yeah,
Mud dick,
T-Bone
mud
deserves it.
dick,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's pull
T-Bone,
those
give
mud
fucking
him
dick.
studies.
when T-Bone is
What is it
done.
with that mud dick?
Feel free. Well, I can't keep giving. T-Bone has so many accounts in here today. I just haven't modded all of them, but
No,
we're
you don't
not
gotta
going to do
mod them
that.
all. No. Don't do
Wouldn't
that.
We're
quackers be a
Greenlick. We're not going to
slur?
do that. Greenlick. This
Quack.
is your very one warning. Do you hear me, Greenlick?
Well, I'm here to make you money, honey.
No. Okay, that's
I
great. It's
unfortunately
not all
wasn't
about the
blessed
money.
with the
I'm here to
typical
make you money.
I know
African
you are,
American
but
Okay,
it's not everything is about
what
money.
are
You
you
size
know what I
and
saying
mean?
on a scale 1 to 10? How far can we take it today?
Let's do 5.5.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
And quackers,
3, please. 3.
Okay,
Put
quack.
it
3
at
for
3.
T-Bone. 3. Okay.
No sympathizers. So
I'm pushing
quackers is a
7 inches
slur.
actually. Not
Is that
Quackers is a slur.
waviest? Get out of my fucking box.
Hey, T-Bone, I'd like to explain this for
I
you.
don't know where Memphis went, but
Wait, isn't quackers a slur, Bex?
no, not when T-Bone says it.
I'd like to explain this for
I
you.
don't know where Memphis went, but
Wait, is it
no, not
what?
That's just the name of the character.
Oh, you little loophole bandit.
T-Bone says it.
The name of the character.
You little loophole bandit. Wait,
It
who
says
put me for super
quacker.
quackers?
That's what a duck does. Be so fucking for real.
So what if I say I like snickerdoodles?
You just did.
T-Bone, do you
All
know
right.
why prices came down? Do you know when prices come
They're
down?
coming for you, Green Lake.
When do they generally go down?
And you know when they go up? It's supply and demand. That's
Yes.
Oh,
that's the
wait.
market. That's the real estate market. Supply and demand.
No, that's not the. It's location, location, location
No,
is the real estate market.
no, you don't know. Another one doesn't know what he's talking about. No, you're wrong.
Bleach.
Dude,
Just
you don't know what you're
because
talking
you
about.
bought one house by the beach and you got
Shush.
lucky,
Shush.
you got one house by the beach and
Nah,
you get
it's
the
not luck,
jackpot.
Green Lick. It's not luck.
Not the point.
It's not luck.
With Bleach at the age of 35, buying a house was pure luck.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
I
luck.
bought my first house when I was 18.
So I guess we had
I mean,
help from our
but think
That
daddy.
was
about that,
back
Bleach.
in the 1940s, Bleach. Stop gaslighting, guys.
Bro, what 18-year-old is able to buy a house today?
Yeah, if he
It
bought a
depends if you
house
have a
at
job. I mean,
18, he
this
was
is where
given money by his parents. So this is an entitled kid right here.
My parents never gave me shit.
Yeah, well, you did buy a house at 18 then.
I absolutely did.
Yeah, you inherited money then.
No, zero.
Yeah, then how'd
And
you
in
buy a
my
house at
day, we
18?
used to walk uphill in the
dad just
snow
passed. I had
both
nothing.
ways to school.
How'd you buy a house with nothing at 18?
It wasn't nothing. I was working since I'm fucking 16, so I was on a job 2 years.
So that, what are you saying? The house was,
Imagine being able to buy a house after working 2 years as a teenager. God, that must have been so nice.
Yeah, you know what? This is the problem. This is what you don't understand. I'm gonna say this again. You guys are fucking clueless.
yeah, no ad hominems.
I'm in this business. I
You're
see
going to
it
respect
happen,
me and
and it
Clackers.
happened. Shut the fuck up, Greenlick.
You're
So
going
what
to respect
happened-
us.
Greenlick, shut up.
See, this
So-
is the thing. If you learn about your white privilege before you're 18 and use it to your advantage, I feel like
White
that's the
privilege?
real
I
privilege.
just told
Like,
you
I wouldn't even
didn't-
say that's white privilege. He talked
Wow.
about the Jamaican guy that was able to do something similar. It's
Yes.
not even like the issue. By the way, it is a sense white privilege, right? But what I'm
No, it's
saying
not.
is
No,
that
it's not.
this is regardless.
not.
This
Yeah,
is
it is.
It's
there
not.
is when you're talking about people being able to purchase those homes and get loans. But
Yeah.
that's not the crux of the
That's a
argument
lie.
that we're bringing here.
How did
We're
he- how
talking
is he
about the
able to do
supply
that?
and demand portion.
How is
of
he
this.
able to do that?
And
with
why
no
we're in the
fucking
situation
money?
we're in today.
Well,
How
he's
is he
not
able to
even
do that
really
with no fucking
white.
money?
He's Italian. He's not even really white, Crackers.
He made more money than white people could ever dream of because he had to
He's
have 2
Crackers.
times
He's
whatever
like
that
Jewish
fucking
Italian.
value is
He's
of
not
white
even
people
white.
in order to be accepted for those loans. That's probably what ended up
Don't
happening.
curse me. No, that's not what happened.
Oh, okay.
Crackers. He's not white.
You
He's
can keep
Jewish
talking.
Italian.
Greenlick, I'm not arguing that supply when you're saying location. Yes, when you're talking about high value properties, yes, it's location.
Yeah, you bought
But
a
I'm
house
just
by
talking
the
about
beach.
properties in general.
You bought a house by the beach. That's all you did.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
I have 17 properties. What are you talking about?
No, the first one was by the beach.
No, the first one wasn't by the beach. No.
Where was it?
Who cares? Who cares?
What are you talking about?
No, the first one was. I'm bonding
Green
with
Lake,
Bleach.
okay, Green Lake. You know how? Do you remember Green Lake when I told you that I
You told
understand
me
that
not
you
to be
want to make
racist.
money,
Now
but
what can I
that's
be?
right.
Now
But
what
on
can
top
I
of that,
be?
I also told you another thing. I told you is that you have to read the room, right? If it's a crazy panel and you want to come in and try to rage bait to get kicked,
Bleach
cool.
is
But like
here.
we're having a conversation, and this
Bleach
is where
is
it starts
here.
to unalive the live.
You know what, Bex? You can't just like come at me on every angle. You can't do that. This is not your live.
It quite literally is.
It's not your live, Bex.
It's not your live, Bex.
That's the second time you've been told that today.
I know.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I mean, that is seriously funny.
Today, I'm.
But this
Oh
is
my
the thing:
God.
when interest rates, you understand, when interest rates were like at 2%, right? Back in what was it?
1973.
No. What are you talking about? It was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago, right, when Trump was in office.
2011.
When Trump was in office, the rates went down to like 2%. Anybody could afford a fucking. I saw people buying houses for like $100,000 that made $15 an hour, and they qualified.
Again, imagine.
It also depends where you live.
Can we talk
It's not
about?
affordable.
Can we talk about whether T-Bone bought a house or not?
That question has already been answered.
But the biggest problem was after the crash in 2008, 7 and 8, they didn't build enough houses. That's the fucking problem. We had a lack of 500,000 houses. And then you had low interest rates where everybody bought more houses, right? Everybody was buying multiple fucking properties because they could afford them, and they run them out.
We could be building those now for people to buy or to rent out, but the problem is that first of all, the amount of money that goes into buying homes now, astronomical, right? Unless you're planning on living in that fucking home, there's no reason for you to build your own fucking home. Absolutely no reason.
Wait, didn't he make illegal corporations couldn't buy
yes,
property?
but here's the problem. If most people are living in the outskirts of we use Virginia as an example, right?
Charleston,
Richmond, right? And then you got like the Chesterfield areas and shit like that. And then you got bumfuck county over in fucking Powhatan. Of course, it's going to be cheaper to rent in Powhatan. It's going to be cheaper to build a home over there. I get that shit, right? But the people are residing over in the Richmond area because it's the heart of the fucking city, or the suburbs that are on the outskirts. You're not going to get many people that are going. Why? Because it's an hour and a half drive back to the fucking city.
Well, unfortunately, that's what you got to do when you can't afford a fucking house closer.
Why? Because it's an hour and a half.
That's what you got to do when you can't.
Can you recap the conversation?
T-Bone and Bleach are arguing about buying a house.
There's nothing the president could do to change this.
Well, he started now. I think that we'll see some change. I think that since corporations are able to or not able to purchase homes in the same way, I think that helps a little bit. And I think that if he did it in his first term, that would have helped even more.
Yeah, you will see absolutely no fucking change from that.
Okay, we'll see. We'll definitely see from that.
Trump could lower the taxes on construction workers.
When institutional workers, no, the prices are not going to go down. Get rid of illegals who work for fucking cheap.
No, I'm talking about the owners, you dumbass.
The owners of what?
Construction companies.
What, they're going to drop their prices?
No, their tax rates.
What? If at all that they fucking do that, the only thing that does is level out with the rest of the shit that y'all want to do with getting rid of undocumented immigrants.
I love undocumented. They clean my car. They clean my house. I love undocumented. Let's keep them.
Okay, well, they're about to be gone, unfortunately.
Well, I don't know. There's a few of them in Santa Ana, California.
Yeah.
The only way out of this is to drive prices down. Is you'll have to AI is going to be involved.
Who the hell wants to drive prices down? That lowers the economy, you jackasses. Like, don't you guys know like micro and macro?
He's talking about affordable housing. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Right. I mean, yeah.
Yes, I'm that guy because I'm objective. I'm looking at
maybe if they like studied more and like earned more, they could afford more. How about that as a way to fix the housing price for like poor people?
This is true, Green Lake, but that's not going to happen.
Like, God forbid they like study more and earn it, like the Asian culture did when they were broke in 1950.
You're retarded.
The Asian culture was broke in 1950. They studied their way out of it. Now they're one of the richest races in the country per capita.
You're retarded because I've explained that before.
Yeah, I just.
What was my explanation to you last live when I told you about?
We were so racist against Asian.
Yeah,
culture.
What was my fucking response to you?
Did we put Asian culture in internment camps?
What was my response to you, Green
In
Lake?
World War II, were we so racist?
What was my response to you about the Asian individual?
Why are they thriving?
Do I have to go and pull that up?
The Asian culture is thriving because they picked up the bootstraps. They
That's a
studied their way
retarded
out of
statement.
it.
That's fucking
Now they have
dumb.
good
You're
jobs
not
and they can
looking at that
afford
data
nice
set
houses.
correctly.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not
like
looking at the
nobody
data
was
set
racist
correctly.
against Asian people. Yeah, we were. We put them in internment camps. That people go, oh, black
T-Bone,
people.
Bell, you dropped him just in time. As soon as you dropped him, the violation came up. T-Bone, you got a violation. Come back on any other account.
America was more racist against Asian culture than black culture in 1945. And yet, 80 years later, per household, they're the highest income per household in America. Why? Because they kicked ass and studied, worked and hustled their way out of it.
I'm
But
sure him
no,
living in multi-generational homes has absolutely nothing to do with it as well.
but I guess we'll just do
It's
it.
not that he's reading the numbers wrong, and I showed him yesterday. He just doesn't give a fuck, right?
But I guess we need another
What I
handout.
showed you
Let's do another
was that there
handout.
was a certain percentage of Asian individuals that made so much fucking money that because they're such small in the population of America, that number shows as if they were making so much money. What percent of Asian individuals in this country are actually millionaires? Can you tell me?
Do you know black?
No, you can't because you're fucking
Household
retarded.
in
That's why. Yeah, you can't tell
2000
me
in
because you're fucking
2000.
retarded.
Okay, in 2001.
Tell me the number.
Black,
tell me the fucking number.
are you?
Don't tell me about no damn
You're not going to
2000
let
shit.
people talk.
Tell me the fucking
You're not going to let
number.
people talk.
Yeah, because
You're
I
not
asked
going to
you a
let people
specific
talk.
question and you didn't answer that
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
question
not.
because you don't know the
You're not
fucking
going to let
answer
people talk.
because you're fucking
You're not going to
retarded.
let people
So what I
talk.
want you to
You're not
say
going
is,
to let people
T-Bone,
talk.
I don't know the
Oh, he's
answer
got to
because
drop.
I'm fucking
He's got to drop.
retarded. That's
See
what I
ya.
want you to say.
See ya.
That's what I want you to say.
Bye. See ya.
Say I don't know the answer
Say it.
because I'm fucking retarded.
Say it.
Say what
Drop.
I just said.
You got to drop. Wait for you.
Well, here we are again. T-Bone, you're taking over now because my last account has like 100 followers. So it's okay, T-Bone. You want to take over? Possibly. And I'll come get in a box. Or you want me to go live on the tiny account? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, actually, you know what? Red room, blue room to Discord. Or red Discord first. VC, and then we'll talk. We'll figure it out from there. See y'all in a minute. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, actually, you know what? Red room, blue room to Discord. Or red Discord first. VC, and then we'll talk. We'll figure it out from there. See y'all in a minute.